Hi, Animal Crossing video today. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining me. Somebody asked to leave. I made a shocking discovery. I thought the snooties were mean. It turns out it's the sisterlies. Pashmina said some of the cruelest things. So when she asked to leave, I'm like, you know what? I guess so. I'm torn. I wasn't expecting this. There is a villager I wouldn't mind asking me if they could leave. It wasn't her. I wasn't thinking of her. But like I said, when she asked, I'm like, okay, bye. I had no idea what to look for. I guess I just wasn't in the mood for this villager hunt. So I figured I would let the mood strike me, you know? But there were a couple in here that I probably should have taken and didn't. And that's the problem, is my moods. I'm in a different mood today than I was yesterday, so if I had done this today, things would have turned out different. The bottom line, I think, with all this is it doesn't really matter because eventually they're going to ask to leave again anyway. So you can always switch out your villagers. Since it isn't permanent, it's not that big of a deal. The other thing, too, I'm noticing, even watching other people's villager hunting videos, I'm sensing a pattern. My islands are always the same. I have yet to get a tarantula or a scorpion island. I haven't even seen one on my island yet. They're always the same islands and they're always the same villagers. Once in a while, they'll throw a new one in. But it just seems very repetitious. And that's kind of sad. Poor Moose. I don't believe I've ever seen Moose before. I wouldn't choose him. I'm also still trying to figure out what to do with my island. I want to fix it up before the update so that I have room for farming. But I'm unhappy with the way my villagers... I don't mind the way they're lined up. I mind that they never have enough space. So I'm going to try to figure... I wish I knew how everybody else does it. They just seem to plop everything down in the perfect ideal spot, and there's always plenty of room for whatever they want to put down. That's not the case with me. There's never... I have pockets of space, but they're in places where it's like, well, what am I going to put here? I don't know. It's very frustrating for me. I'm also very tired. My back issue is starting. I'm going to jinx myself if I say this, but it is starting to get somewhat better. I'm not wearing the neck brace right now. And I can go, instead of taking a leave every 12 hours, I can go 24 hours. I can also sleep without the neck brace on. And that is actually a blessing in disguise because I think I'm getting better sleep now, and that's probably why I'm so tired. I'm sleeping more. But my brain is just still in a fog. So this is going to be another boring video of mine, and I apologize for that. But I do hope you guys are enjoying at least the villager hunting videos. But because they're so repetitious, I don't know. You just keep seeing the same villagers. Maybe I just feel that's the case, and it's not. I just feel like I'm seeing the same villagers again and again and again, no matter what time of day, even the season. It just doesn't matter. I'm almost tempted to do a midnight run just to see if there would be any difference. Or maybe I've just done too many of these and it's becoming monotonous. I still enjoy doing this though. I just wish I knew what I was doing on this day. Honestly, I kept thinking, well, I have a normie, a crank, a lazy, 2 snooties. Julia and Whitney are snooty, and 2 peppies. So what do I need? Got them all. Do I even have a jock? Yeah, I just got a jock, didn't I? Dumb. So I have them all. Yeah, Flora. But she was peppy, and I'm like, I already have 2 peppies. But she was pretty. Flora would be someone I would want on an island. Maybe I should go for an all-animal island like I'm working on with my other videos. I just don't know which animal I would choose. Right now it's a toss-up between cats and bunnies. I like those 2 most. But I don't know how long I would like them, you know? How quickly I would get I would get over the concept. Right, so I ended up changing clothing and nothing much changed. Well, you know, maybe. Okay, so like Vladimir here, I don't think I've ever met Vladimir before. Yeah, it's my mood. He's cute. But you wouldn't expect such a deep voice coming from something so tiny. It's funny. I just don't think that the little cubs are built for certain personalities. But that's just me. I don't even know what to talk about for this one. I'm sorry it is so boring, and I'm sorry that I am boring. I wish I wasn't in such a fog. Isn't Stella pretty? She's another one. Maybe I should have taken her, but I already have a sheep. Tom's my new sheep. I remember I really, really liked the sheep. I wanted all sheep on my island. Maybe I could still do something like that someday. Who knows? But I'm still curious to know if a lot of you do collect one type of animal for your island. I'm watching PJ's Twitch stream. He's back into Animal Crossing. I guess a lot of people are because of the upcoming update. Leonardo! It's like he is so cool because he's a cheetah. He is so cool looking. And I used to love the tigers, the lions and the tigers, but then the more I kept looking at him, I'm like, I know this is going to sound ridiculous coming from me. Maybe there isn't enough gimmick with those 2? I don't know, because I'm normally not into gimmick. They just look like lions and tigers wearing shirts. Like Hans here. Hans is so cool. I'm actually thinking about getting him. If my smug asks to leave, I would probably want to take Hans. I like Hans. I don't care what anybody says. You know what? I might as well mention that while I'm trying to think of something to say here. When you do watch other people's villager hunting videos, how does it make you feel when they come across a villager you have and you like and they diss it? They make fun of it, or they just make a face like, ew. How does it make you feel? Because you try not to. Maybe me being more mature at my age, I'm just saying, at my age, I'm not saying I'm smarter than everybody or more better. But what I mean is that type of stuff rolls off the back a lot easier the older you get. So I'm at a stage now where it's like, well, that's your opinion. You're welcome to it. But I could imagine like 20 or 30 years ago going, excuse me? Wow. Or having the opposite effect. Because they didn't like it, all of a sudden you start doubting your own opinion. Going, well, maybe she isn't as special as I thought she was. And that's a horrible thing to have to go through. So I tried desperately to keep my opinion about these animals to myself. But you have to understand, and I'm sure you do, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their unique taste. And like Naomi here, I'm sure a lot of people think she is freaky. And just as many people think she's absolutely cool. I'm in the absolutely cool category. I have an issue with red eyes. I'm not into the vampire, devil, cultish type. That never appealed to me. But when I saw her the first time, that was when I got the idea, having an island of all overly dolled up villagers would be hilarious. And that would be something that I would strive for. Another example here, Dora. She is so cute. Absolutely adorable. Adorable Dora. But my ex-mother-in-law's name is Dora. I can't get past that. That's where the names come in. It's like, oh, no, I don't think I could do that. I didn't even bother with Stinky here. I've met Stinky so many times. And again, that is gimmicky to me. The overly dolled up villager is not as gimmicky as the masked marauder types. Yeah, look at this. Hi, Pashmina. What are you doing on this island? Besides make me feel guilty. She is pretty, okay? And it's very hard to find a sisterly. There are only 24. But my goodness, when you walk up to them and you're like, did I say hi to you today? I don't remember. So you click on them and they're like, how many times are you going to bother me today? And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. That was so uncalled for, I thought it was the Smugs and Snooties that did it. But it's the sisterlies. None of my other villagers say, well, no, okay. Julia has that. I've never heard Whitney say it. Whitney will say something like, I'm so glad you want to spend so much time with me or something to that extent. But Julia, she's like, I don't know. I can't do it word for word, but Julia's is more along a sisterly, like. Well, I don't know that Julia has ever come out and said, how many times a day are you going to bother me? But it's along those lines. Hopper. Gosh, I like Hopper. And again, with the red eyes. But I keep forgetting to look up that type of a penguin. Do they have red eyes in reality? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with very many creatures who have red eyes. I know bunnies have pink eyes. I've had Bettina before. She's a peppy. I think she was on my second island. Nothing wrong with her. But I already have Felicity and Victoria. And I don't mind the peppy personality. Yes, Snake, I wish you'd take off that outfit. It doesn't even match the jock personality. What has Ninja got to do with being a jock? I don't know. Who knows? The agility? But you'll maybe notice at this point how many times I've hit a bamboo island. It's crazy. And then this swirly one. Seem like the only two. Hi, Sky. Fun fact about Sky, who I chose, by the way. She is in the top 10 of the least liked villagers. Isn't it sad? I don't know why nobody likes her. I do. But she hit me. I'm not too keen on her eyes. When she closes them, they're pretty. When she opens them, that's a different story. But I don't think there's anything wrong with her. And she's even blue, and I'm not that big of a fan of blue, but she hit me, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Oh, Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, I did try the gimmicky Mario, and that didn't work this time, so that spell is broken. Changing into wacky outfit does not help you find your villager. I wish I had enough tickets to go on like a 50 or a 100 villager hunt, because I just want to see how much variety, how much change there might be with something like that. But I can't imagine doing the same 3 islands 100 times. So this is her house. It's very cute, just like her. What do you think of my choice? Was it a good one or a bad one? Well, if she's on the bottom 10, you guys are probably going to think this is a bad choice, but I'm not unhappy. I'm not displeased with this choice, especially going into it blind, not knowing what am I going to do. I have no idea. She's got that pretty lily music player and the upright piano. I've been trying to get that upright piano forever. I hope I can finally get it now. I do hope you enjoyed this. I hope you liked the video. I thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel as well. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.